Once again, this is The Designer Life with Ika. What's up fam? Welcome back to my channel. Ika here. I recently took up a class related to social media marketing, so I want to share my experience. A lot of freelancers out there should invest on their education. We're going solo, guys, most of the time, and so the best way to broaden your knowledge, to enhance your skills, and to grow your network is to get into education. If you guys don't know yet and it's your first time here in my channel, I'm a multimedia designer. I'm more on the execution side right now, so I want to venture into the strategies, the analytics. It's great that I have the skills to create the campaign, to create the posters needed, but it's better when you have knowledge when it comes to creating or brainstorming about the campaign itself. And so I researched what schools are best for short courses related to social media marketing, or at least digital marketing. And CDM would always be there. I checked their website and social media pages, and the company seems very established already. Their website and the way they speak to their audience, it's very promising. So I checked out more of their programs, and they do have a lot actually to offer. It's on a regular basis. If you go through their website, you would see the names of established companies and corporations that they have partnered with. Being recognized by these corporations mean that, oh, this is a real deal. This is not a scam. They offer a variety of digital marketing courses, so it goes from broad to narrow ones. When I say broad, it's digital marketing altogether, but you also have the specific ones that you like. For example, me, I just really want to focus on social media, so they do have social media. If you want to focus on just an analytics side, e-commerce, then there's e-commerce. So the good thing there is if you want a specific program specific to the skill that you want to improve on, that you want to get a certificate on, then no problem, they have the courses for that. The next one I want to focus on is the registration process. It's actually very quick. So you could pay immediately, either PayPal or online bank transfer. And the only thing that you have to do is to send a proof of payment. So a screenshot, and then send it to the email, and you're good to go, you're done. They would send another email regarding the validation of your registration and payment. You have to activate your student portal and learning portal. They would provide your username and password, but then when you log in, you would have to change your password. Aside from the materials or the PowerPoint presentations that would be used by the mentors during the class, they will also send you case studies or references relevant to the course. After you've accessed that learning portal, you have a pre-work. They would send you some case studies. You have to read that, and you have to just answer some questions like what you've learned, maybe what's your expectation also for the class, and submit it through email. So it's easy as that. They will send you another email regarding your Zoom link. So you have to register for each day. The social media program was for 2 days. So I had to register for first and second day because the link there would be different. So don't forget, if you're going to enroll, don't forget to register for 2 days. Now, third bullet point is experience. The program is very organized, CDM is very organized, and they keep on sending you constant reminders through email and text messages. They keep you notified about the class through email and text messages, and it's a good thing that they tap the students through different platforms. They're doing a great job, and that's a first impression. Let's now discuss the lesson proper. So for 2 days, you're gonna tackle social media marketing. You start 9:30 up to 6 p.m. You have breaks, 5-minute breaks in between, and 1 hour lunch break. For day 1, you tackle the fundamentals. You talk about the planning, the framework, the strategy you have to do before executing anything. This is the important part, the first stage of social media campaign. It's really the research, looking into your personas, your audiences, and just brainstorming on how your campaign will be effective. So this is like a very basic thing, but it's also a good refresher, especially me, for someone who's more on the execution side. I forget most of the first stage, and that's very, very important. Second day would be about execution and analytics. Of course, for me, I enjoyed this more because I'm really more on the execution side, and even though I'm already doing it right now, there are a lot of insights I got, new things that I've learned, and things I've realized I've been doing wrong. And so this part, you talk about content creation, what kind of content is best for each platform. Let's say Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You talk about all these platforms, a little bit of the messaging apps because it's already part of social. Talk about how content should be managed here, how it should be different for each platform, what's the best thing to do for each social media app. And of course, you have your analytics. You can't just do your pre-work, your planning, and then you just execute it, but there's nothing after that. Of course, you have to get feedback, you have to analyze if your campaign did good, and for the next campaigns, this would be your benchmark. But seriously, this is where my brain just shut down. I'm really not into analytics, and it's just quite difficult, you know. Now moving on to the next one, I want to talk about engagement and the activities that, you know, they've prepared for this online class. And I would say that, yep, they really try their best to keep everybody engaged. In terms of engagement with the speakers or the mentors, it's good because every segment you talk about, there's a Q&A. It's not like discuss everything and then Q&A. So it's part by part. All the mentors were just really open about any questions and they answer pretty good. There are individual and group tasks. So for the individual ones, they maximized Zoom. You can use your mic or you could at least chat. You also have your reactions, also using other applications like Kahoot and Google Jamboard so that you can collaborate together and play games. Now when it comes to engagement and activities with, you know, your batchmates or your course mates, then it's also a good thing. Although I would say that it's better if they would regroup at some parts. We only have one group, so you only work with that team. It's nice if there are activities that would allow you to interact with everybody else. There are breakout sessions, so you talk with your group and really create your social media framework from start to finish. It's really more on teamwork, and you have to not be shy. You can't be shy. Make things flow, and you have an idea, just say it out loud. It's the best time to speak out what you've learned and apply everything that you have learned. I want to talk about networking. It's important to stay in touch with people and just have connections in the same industry. So this is your time to introduce yourself, to gain that confidence, and just show what you can do. People actually get jobs and opportunities just from taking this class. So don't underestimate your time here. Make connections, create connections. Second to the last thing I want to talk about is the certification exam. Now for me, I only took the participation. I didn't get the certification exam. So both of that, they have different prices. Of course, the certification exam is much more pricey. Now, why didn't I get a certification exam? It's because this is the first time I'm really trying to study social media. And honestly, I didn't grasp every single aspect yet. It's just for me to really enhance or broaden my knowledge because I want to start out. I still need more experience, more knowledge, more work related to this for me to get a certification and for me to fully understand whatever is going to be on that exam. I think that the certification is best when you've already know that it's really for you. Although this certification is only valid for 2 years, I think, and you have to retake it, it's something that I have to also still think about. So the last thing I want to discuss is, for you, should you enroll here? And if ever, should it be for participation or for certification? You should really invest on education, that's the first thing. What extent do you know on social media marketing? And what's your purpose for this? Now, if you're like me, trying to just venture for the first time, then I think it's best for you to get participation for now. This is really a good start, and if you want something quick and relevant, this is also a good thing. Honestly, I'm not the type of person to study a lot. I'm really just more on learning through experience, learning through hands-on things. But of course, it's different when you take this courses. It really adds knowledge for you to execute something better. So you can't just keep on executing things without your knowledge. So you really need information before you do anything else. This 2-day course will help you because in a short amount of time, I've realized that I've done a lot of things in a wrong way. I've also had new insights, and at that moment, you will realize, oh, this 2 days, just this 2 days, I've already had growth. But if your vision is really more on brand, social media, so just take the certification. If you also need this for your job, your company, or maybe even as a freelancer, if this is really your core, then get the certification. It's really more, I think, for more advanced people. This might be a refresher for some of you. This is already your work and you've had a lot of experience and knowledge about this. But right now, during the pandemic, there are a lot of things happening in the digital scene. And maybe what you know for the pre-pandemic period is not the same for the pandemic and the post-pandemic period. So this is something to add knowledge or to at least step up your game on the now. And bringing in your stock knowledge and the experience in work, plus the new insights that you will get in this course, that's what you need for your certification. Now, I wouldn't recommend this if you're looking into an in-depth or detailed course. Maybe a short course is better for you if you want everything to be detailed. Now, you can't discuss everything in 2 days. This is just for people who want things fast, for a certification, for a refresher, or at least something that could help them improve in a quick pace. I would say I really enjoyed this program. I told you earlier, I'm not into studying, would rather go to internships or doing hands-on workshops, right? Unexpectedly, well, I liked it, I liked the experience, and I would say I would invest or enroll again here in CDM or even in other short courses. Maybe, let's see. That's it for now. Maybe you've attended CDM or thinking if you should go for online classes to enhance the skills that you have. Comment them down below. Comment down your thoughts also. Would you enroll? Would you not? What are your goals? So just let's start a conversation, guys. Comment them down below. If you want to know more about design, I have a design playlist, so check them out at the description box below. Thank you guys for watching until the end of the video, and this has been Ika. See you guys in my next vlog.